Hello and welcome to Z-Bore's Low Effort Shitpost, where we do one take and one take only, and we go straight through to the end. Today we'll be discussing Smash 7. Yes, 7 we go by Source Gaming logic here, where 3DS was 3 and Wii U was 5, Ultimate is 6, and you can get off my dick if you say otherwise. So today we're doing the roster, and we got 2 rules. 1, no third parties. You saw what they did with the end of the last one. Sora. You cannot get Sora back because you cannot get Disney to be the same on 2 days in a row. Alright? You just can't. They're not going to be able to get everyone back, so they're just going to say, fuck it. We're going to work with that logic. Fuck it logic. We're going to go with no third parties. No Sonic, no Pac-Man, no Ryu, no Ken, no anyone else that's actually easy to get because Square Enix just have to fuck it up for everyone else. So, begin with. We of course need to bring back the original 12. The original 12 are always back though. They will never go away, and they will always be together. And those who try to separate them are crazy. Ignore the fact that Sakurai tried to throw Jigglypuff out in Brawl. Now, you'll notice that the roster is actually divided into half, and you'll see that Jigglypuff is on the other side. And also I have a layer selected on I'm supposed to. Click. Come on. Click, click, click. Give me. There we go. Only one take. We die like men. The hell was that? Anyway, the original 12 here. We got them all lined up here. Now, since newcomers here aren't going to have Smash vendors, I figured I'd even the playing field and give them all fan art interpretations. Yes. Fan art. But you'll also notice that Jigglypuff here is separated from Pikachu, whereas the other secret 3 are behind the original 8. You'll have Jigglypuff over here opposite of Pikachu. Why is that? Because we're calling this one Smash Brothers Rivals. And the entire point is about the villains. That's what we're building up here. That's why you got more newcomers over on this side, because we're building up the villain side. We only got 4 good guy newcomers, but we got a bunch of bad guys building the roster. So that means, of course, we're bringing back all of the bad guys we got currently. We got Bowser, we got K. Rool, we got Ganondorf, we got Ridley, we got Meta Knight and DDD, we got Wolf, we got Mewtwo. Notice Mewtwo is not directly opposite of Pikachu. One take and one take only, goddammit! That's because we're going to circle back to that. However, we have the Wario, we have Junior, who I did not feel comfortable putting that in my search history, so we used the Plush Junior instead. We got Plant Gang. We got the goddamn dog, and if you think the dog is a bad guy otherwise, you're a fucking liar. And of course, we have Pit. Now, you'll notice that we have Pit 2 up on the roster. It's because I originally had Pit over here opposite of him, but I decided having 2 Pits on the roster was kind of fucking redundant because we're also throwing out all clone characters. That's right, everyone is dead. We got no Lucina, we got no Daisy, and we got no Dark Samus, except we do actually have Dark Samus right there. Because we're going to declone Dark Samus, and we're going to clone Park Pit even further, so he's only a skin for Pit. So actually, on the final roster, this will just be Pit over here randomly on the bad guy side. Don't worry, there'll be weirder picks on the bad guy side because, spoiler alert, you can't fill out half a roster of just Nintendo villains because most of them can't really be fighters in a fighting game. So, I mean, try coming up with a moveset for a bad guy from Pikmin. I mean, come on. How the hell would that even work? So instead of fighting, we got Pit, and he'll be fighting Takamaru. There's your first newcomer for the good guy's side. Now, Takamaru, there is your retro rep. He is thrown here in the script because I originally had both Pits here, but I thought it would be redundant. Yes, there is a script this time reading off of, kind of, but I'm going at such quick pace that I'm getting thrown off on my pace, and damn it, we do one take because these are low-effort posts, people. Low-effort posts. So, if Takamaru is not supposed to be first reveal, who is our first reveal? Well, like I said, it's going to be the villains is what the focus is, the villains. And that means the first trailer's got to show the fact that they got bad guys for all of the original 8, except for one, Yoshi. So the first newcomer reveal is actually going to be Kamek as Yoshi's rival. And then, you'll get some other crap after that. Ness over here, he has a rival already in the game, actually. He has Lucas, who will be defaulting to Masked Man on the screen. Now, you may be wondering, well, why is it just the sprite? And it's not because of the same reason as Junior, because there literally isn't any other. It's very weird like that, come to think of it. Anyway, scaling on the side, of course, you gotta get the rest of your mainstays out of the fact, because there's not just the original 12, there's also franchises you just can't get rid of. You got your Fire Emblems, your second highest grossing series ever. Of course, you gotta keep for Nintendo, so you gotta have Marth there. Well, for Nintendo directly. Pokemon is technically the highest grossing ever of anything, but it's technically its own legal thing, so they're weird. We got Marth, we got Splatoon, we got Animal Crossing, of course. And then we have Pikmin staying around, of course, because, well,
not dead yet. I'm also going to go with the proposition that, hey, ARMS is going to be a thing still in the future. It's going to be, you know, I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to hope it stays around. So we're going to keep Min Min as well. And Min Min's going to need a rival later, too. We'll come back to that. Shulk is going to stay around because Xenoblade is sure as shit ain't going anywhere soon. In fact, it's being bumped up and getting more priority than anything else, including Advance Wars. There was Andy in this roster before, but he got taken off due to, you know, the events. But you'll notice here that Shulk is over here on the bad guy side. Well, that's because he's going to have a skin for a certain somebody. And of course, we gotta start filling out secondary rosters. You can't really get rid of Peach, Rosalina, or Zelda unless you be qualified as sexist or something like that. And of course, Diddy Kong is apparently very important to some people. I quite personally do not see the appeal of him, but he was in one of the highest selling games of the Super Nintendo, so I can't really get rid of him either. Lucario rounds out the Pokemon cast here, and he'll be the rival to Mewtwo. I mean, he replaced him in Brawl, so that he keeps the stun animosity there. And then we got the Pokemon Trader over here, still coming back. So a lot of Gen 1 going on here. We need to balance that out. But we got a new gen coming out, and it's going to be in Spain. That's right. Spain's going to be a villain rep. It's going to be the team leader. That's right. You're finally going to get that aspect of Pokemon represented. You're going to have...
Mike came unplugged. We do one take, damn it! One take because we're lazy and we need to get through this shit. And this is more of a, you know, an exercise in seeing if we can get the demons to go away. What is this? What's that about again? Alright, Gen 9 Evil Bleak Pokemon Trainer person. 3 more Pokemon right there. You can make them cross-gen just to get your diversity quota up. But it's gonna be mostly Gen 1 all the time, baby. Because that's where the money's at. And then, of course, Fire Emblem, Robin and Byleth are still going to stick around. We got Robin staying on the good guy side. We got Byleth going on the bad guy side. Thank you, Koei Tecmo, for making a sequel game where you make the good guy a bad guy now. That's very convenient for me. But then, who's going to be the actual Fire Emblem rep? Well, we still don't have any mobile representation. And what's the one mobile game that Nintendo thinks is an unqualified success? Fire Emblem Heroes. So bam, Loki is your Fire Emblem villain rep, and she gets all the villains because she has the one thing that the rest of them don't: sex appeal, and also the ability to turn into any villain anyway, so we can make her moveset whatever the fuck we want it to be. Then of course we got the Miis coming back as well. We got Brawler, Sword Fighter, and Gunner all coming back. By the way, no art of Sword Fighter. Really weird. All Gunner, a lot of Gunner, a lot of Brawler too, but no Sword Fighter, which is weird considering he was the only one from before Smash who was an actual character. Look on the back of Mario and Sonic Olympic Games, the 2008 Beijing one. There's Sword Fighter right there. He's actually for the fencing game. You know, it's really weird. Really weird how that worked out. But of course, down here we got a fourth spot for the Miis. Miis are all separate from everyone else because, you know, they've always been separate. But now we got a fourth spot. What's that mean? Da 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 da. The Mii Master, here representing basically the Miitopia section of the Mii Super franchise, and he'll be our villain Mii. Because, you know, we need one of those. Something that's a bit more whatever the hell rest they can pull from it. Because Brawler, Sword Fighter, Gunner, you can kind of call them the three archetypes of Smash. You know, you got your Brawler, your Sword Fighter, your Gunner. However, there's a bunch of, you know, other weird miscellaneous bullshit that doesn't really fit under any of those, and we give that to Master. Next, of course, you have Rob sticking around, and he'll be fighting Mr. Game & Nut. Over here, of course. Don't forget, in Brawl, Game & Watch was a bad guy because he doesn't know what the difference between good and evil is. And then we got Little Mac coming back, even though he is low tier as fuck, apparently. I am still not getting rid of him because, damn it, I like Punch-Out and I like salty Smash players. Salt. And of course, our next, and we gotta start filling in the holes here, and of course our first new franchise rep, the Ring Fit Trainee, the unqualified success of new IP on the Switch, because it sure as fuck wasn't Labo, and it sure as fuck wasn't ARMS. I mean, Min Min's sticking around, like I said, but, oof, she is on thin ice being compared to Mario Kart over there, huh? Then we got Waddle Dee coming in, rounding out the Smash cast. Note that Waddle Dee will be fighting DDD, while Kirby will be fighting Meta Knight, because we're still operating on Sakurai logic here to a point, and apparently Meta Knight is Kirby's real rival, not DDD. Again, we're working on Sakurai logic here. Some of it doesn't make any goddamn sense. got Karate Joe coming in to fill out the rest of the good guy slot here. And he'll be our Rhythm Heaven rep, and of course he's going against Wario. He'll be Wario's rival because they are rival series with the same development team. Rhythm Heaven and WarioWare actually use the same engine most of the time. And, have the same main artist and a lot of stuff, actually, come to think of it. A lot of overlap. So, of course, we'll be having WarioWare Wario over here fighting against Karate Joe. And yes, Wario will still be mostly Ware. Don't worry, there is a way we can work inland. We'll circle back to that. Of course, Splatoon is one of the main four of Nintendo, the other being Zelda, Mario, and Animal Crossing. However, you can't really get a villain for Animal Crossing. Mario and Zelda already have their bad guys. Also note that Gandorf has an orange background. One take, we die like men. Orange background means newcomer. Orange background on Gandorf means Gandorf is getting a reduck, as is Dark Samus and or Silex. Yes, I'm jumping around here because we're doing this in one take because I've been putting this shit off for too long, and damn it, I'm getting out of the way. You can shut up, voices in my head. You can shut up and stop it. So anyway, Octavio is coming in as the villain for the Inkling, of course. Now, granted, Octavio isn't really the Inkling's rival. Specifically, he's the rival against Callie and Marie. But he is the quote-unquote Bowser of Splatoon. Every Nintendo franchise needs its big bad guy. Mario has Bowser, Zelda has Ganon, and Xenoblade has Zanza. Wait, what? Okay, what was it about again? Alright. And Min. Now again, the future of ARMS is undecided at this point in time. However, I'm going to throw my bro Talking Sock a bone and give him more ARMS representation. We're not going to give him the ARMS rep he wants. We're going to give him the ARMS rep I want, though, because this is still my channel, and damn it, there deserves to be more Dr. Coyle art, damn it! I want it! Next one. This note just says, cops. What was that one again? Oh, right, the Howard twins. I had them going in for some reason. And if you want to know why Howard's over here on the villain side, play Astral Chain to the end. It gets really weird. Astral Chain is an IP that's also in current unknown status due to a combination of it kind of sold about ARMS numbers, and also Nintendo's relationship with Platinum is dubious at best right now. Very, very dubious. But Nintendo owns the IP outright, EPD owns the IP outright, and they control it all, and they're also playing around with some of the Astral Chain mechanics in Xenoblade 3, if you saw that trailer, so I'm going to lean on the safe side and say, hey, let's put Howard in. Legal issues with the character design be damned. Yes, there are legal issues with the character design still, even though Platinum has no more control over Astral Chain, because apparently the Howard twins are controlled by some mangaka over at Shueisha, because they brought him in to help out, and he kept the main character design there, even though they're a custom character. Japanese copyright law is weird. Alright, we're down to our final two slots now. You can probably guess who these two are based off of who their rival is. You've got, of course, Olimar is obvious as crap. Who else would you have against Olimar? I know Pikmin was said to have not really be able to make its bosses playable, but as Sakurai has proven, it's possible to make a Mook a bad guy, a Mook a playable character. So then, if we're keeping him planned, let's give him a buddy. We'll give him the Goombas of Pikmin, the Bulborb. Bulborb has no art. Very weird again. Very inconsistent. No art. Takamaru also didn't have much art, actually, come to think of it. I had to steal this from... I don't remember where I took this from. I just Googled it instead of actually going to the archives for that one. But of course, we got all of our roster here. We got 60 characters now. We got 60 characters. These purple spots, those are where your DLC go. I am not covering DLC today because that's an entire other ethical issue that I do not have the mental fortitude or patience to do at this point in time. So, who is going to be the final Smash character revealed? Who is going to be the one that ends it all? But of course, they're going to end with Waluigi, the single most requested Nintendo first-party character now that Ridley and K. Rool are in the roster. I mean, think back onto it. Think of Ultimate's launch roster. It was everyone is here, but then who were the four first-party newcomers? Because Simon wasn't first party, and Incineroar technically isn't either. It was Bing, Bang, Boom, and Isabelle, who is also not appearing in this game. She could probably be DLC because they could sell that easier, or they can bring in Tom Nook as DLC as well, because you gotta put some first-party DLC in that. Anyway, this is the full roster. My throat is sad and sore, and damn it, this was a bad idea, but damn it, we do it in one take!